Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is a video on how I would do my makeup if I was to go inside the villa for Love Island. So first we're going to start off with my skincare. We got to make sure that skin look good because when y'all don't have on makeup, you got to make sure the skin's still looking good. You got to still looking, yeah. Everything will be linked down below, guys. But I just went in with my serum, then I went in with my moisturizer. Next, you gotta have the sunscreen, y'all. Gotta have the sunscreen. They on the island all for 6 weeks, even later, depending on if you get the winter or not. But we on that island for so long, so we need to do that sunscreen. So since my the skin prep is done, y'all. So now we're gonna do my primer, and I'm going in with the Tatcha primer, y'all. When I say this primer blurred my skin and it made it look so good, I'm telling y'all, this Soap Canvas primer. When they say Soap Canvas, they're not lying. I know it's a little pricey, but y'all, I'm definitely saying it's worth it. That paired with the Elf Power Grip. I know a lot of people like the other Elf, the Jelly Pop, something like that. It's the pink one. This Power Grip one, y'all, I fuck with it so heavy. Especially since I found out it's a dupe of the Milk Makeup primer. It's like, oh, because the Milk Makeup is 30 and the Elf is like, what, 10? 12? I don't even know. But it's cheaper than that. And it works really well. I had to go back in. I thought I was too dry. Next is foundation. So that's my skin prep done. Primer's on. I let the primer just get a little tacky, and then I go in with my foundation. I use a palette because I don't want to put it on the back of my hand. Every time I put makeup on the back of my hand, I always wind up getting it on like my clothes. So I said I need to get a palette to put all my loose products on, and I did that. And I just spread it out all over. I did 3 pumps. Normally I do 2, but today I was like, fuck it, let's do 3. The villa, we need to have our makeup beat. They face be beat. And then I just spray my face with my setting spray, the Milani Make It Last. And I like to use like a brush that's just a very dense brush to blend out my foundation. Next is concealer. So this is my concealer technique. I actually picked it up from TikTok. Where you go in with the darkened concealer, or it's concealer closer to your skin tone, but not exactly it at the outer, and then you go in with the lighter concealer at the inner parts of your eyes. So where you want to keep it bright at the under parts of your eyes, and a skin tone shade towards the end of your eyes. Also put the brighter concealer on my forehead, my chin, my upper lip, and a little bit on my nose. Then while the concealer is setting, I'm gonna go in with my liquid blush. I really love liquid blush. Like, I love liquid blush. I like liquid blush better than cream blush. Like, it gotta come out of a bottle for me to use it. Like, I'm sorry, I cannot do a cream blush. I cannot. I gotta do a liquid. Liquid, I love the liquid formula because concealer is liquid. It's not cream, it's liquid. So I feel like the liquids and the liquids plus the liquids equals liquid. Okay, so now I'm gonna blend out all of the lighter concealer parts with a Morphe brush. And I'm just tapping. Like, I love to blend my concealer with a brush because I feel like it's not taking too much of it away. I love just doing most of my makeup with a brush because it's not eating up your product. When you use a sponge, it be soaking up so much of your product and you're like, oh my god, where did it go? The sponge is eating it. So like, I feel like if you want a full coverage look, use brushes. But if you more like light to medium, you should just use a sponge. Like, some people don't like looking like they have on hella makeup, and some people do, and I'm one of the people that do. As long as it's blended and it looks good, it's no problem for me. But yeah, I just like to blend in the lighter concealer first at the inner parts of my eye, and then I work my way towards the outer part of my eye. I would recommend using 2 different brushes for this because I feel like it's getting mixed up because of the brush. But we only using 1 brush, and we're gonna make it happen. So then I go in with my Juno and Co sponge. I don't even know if y'all know this sponge. It was so iconic in like 2016. I wanted it so bad, but I got it. I got it now. Y'all, when I say this sponge is amazing, it's not like every other sponge where it soaks up the product. The sponge is microfiber. So since it's microfiber, it's not soaking up so much product. It's actually helping you keep the product on your face. I went back in with a little bit more concealer just to keep my under eyes really bright. Like I want that part right there, that in the corner part, really bright. Next is setting time. That one size has never failed me, y'all. One size it's all has never failed me. I take my Real Techniques powder puff, my rich peach shade from one size, and then I go in with my brush and blend out my creases, and then I set my under eyes. So this is a really important step. If you feel like every time you do your concealer and you set it and it's already creasing, that might be a user error, y'all. It might be a user error. You gotta just work on the technique. Blend it out before you set it. Even if you feel like you just blended it out, right before you set it, blend it out again and then you set it. You see, there are no creases under my eyes. And then I set my eyes. You want to continue to look up while you're setting your eye so that you're not, creasing it by mistake. You want to look up and get all the way up in there. Get all the way. I'm talking about in it. Okay, y'all? And then I just take the rest of the powder and like I try to do my smile lines, I do my forehead, I do my chin. Those are the places that get oily for me the most. T-zone. That's why I put the Tatcha primer there. And yeah, y'all. When I say this powder is so good, like it blurred the fuck out. Look at my under eyes. They are so blurry. Okay, next we're going in with my contour. I'll go in with a powder contour. I couldn't find my cream contour, but like always, we're gonna make it work. Like once I makeup is one size fit all, so like you're gonna figure out something that works for you, and this is working for me. I just suck my face in and just blend the contour upwards, and also like snatch my jaw and my chin and my jawline because I'm like I be chomping down, y'all. I be chomping down, so I gotta snatch it. I gotta snatch it. Get myself a more defined jawline. Got me looking like Chad. Yeah. And I'm just going back in, making sure I really, contour that. And now whatever's left on the brush, I just put it on my nose. Just to get it off. Next is blush. So I like to mix those two shades. I don't have my favorite shade of blush. Like a shade of blush that I'm like, oh, I gotta use this every time. I don't have my dream shade yet, but I will get it. I'm just not trying to be too much of a consumer where like I already have products that work. I'm not trying to keep buying products and then stop using other products. I just want to keep what I got right now. And yeah, I just love focusing most of it at the tip of my cheek and then I blend outwards. After blush, I'm doing reverse contouring. This is an old term, y'all. Reverse contouring, where you take your powder and you like basically clean up under where you would contour. Or if you don't contour, this is what you would do. You would just snatch your face that way instead of contouring. But I'm using this to just clean up. And y'all see, I started with the skinny line and then I dragged it out to make a bigger line. I would recommend doing this with a shade that's closer to your skin tone. Like Rich Peach, that's the shade I use for my under eyes and my highlighted areas. I would need a shade darker to do the reverse contouring because I just feel like it's just a little ashy even when you just wipe it off, which y'all just saw me doing to my nose. I just had a clean makeup brush and I was just trying to wipe off any excess powder that got anywhere I didn't like. And now I'm taking a clean brush to just wipe off the rest of that bake. I wasn't even letting it bake for long. It was probably less. It was on there for less than a minute, y'all. And y'all see how ashy it is. But let me show you how I tried to fix it, y'all. How I fixed it. How I made it more manageable. First, you want to set your face. Spray it really good. Spray it really, really good. Melt that powder in, y'all. Melt that powder in. And then you're going to let it dry. And y'all can see I still have a line there. I still have a line. So I have this pointed brush. I'm going to go under my eyes first. I'm going to go in with that first light shade. And I'm just going to press that at the inner parts of my eye. Because like I said, I love a bright under eye. Okay, bright under eye, but not bright temple. Okay, you see where the temple is? It shouldn't be hella bright there. Next, I'll go in with the third darkest shade in the palette, and I flip the brush over to a clean side, and then I just use that and try to brush it on for some warmth, bring back some color to my to that part of my face, y'all. That's why I said I recommend using a shade that's closer. because if you did, you wouldn't have to do this, but I don't have one, so I just make do. Like, you figure out what to do with makeup. Like, that's the whole part of makeup. It's like, it's so fun to even, you have a concealer, people use it for make like lipstick. You have an eyeshadow, people can use it for blush, highlighter. Next, I'm going in with my Elf brow gel, brow lift brow gel. It's like the one that's in like the little pie. I'm just combing that through my eyebrows. That's the easiest thing for me to do. I don't fill in eyebrows. Y'all, next is eyeshadow. This is a really easy look. I just put my concealer down on my eyes at the base, and then I go in with that darkest shade just to set it and make it, dark. Then I go in with the third darkest shade as well, and I just add some more dimension with that. After that, I go in with the first shade, and I use that to do like a small little cut crease. Not even really cut in the crease, but like kind of like a at the inner parts of the eye, just to make it a little brighter, give it more dimension, not just a flat looking eye. I recommend going in with the brush when you're doing this, like a flat brush, and then really get in there. Next, I'm using the Fenty Beauty Freestyle Highlighter in the shade Water Brat. It's like a purple glittery. It's so cute, y'all. It is so cute. So that's why I put it all over my eye with my finger, y'all. I curled my eyelashes and did my mascara off camera, but I want to show y'all my lower lash line routine. Every time I do my eyes or like my makeup, I gotta do this. Like, it just don't look the same without it. So I have to put a black eyeliner inside my waterline and on at the waterline, and then I go in with my Innisfree mascara. You see how skinny the wand is? This is the kind of mascara that has like, it's like a tubing mascara, where like if you let it sit, it basically adds kind of fibers to your lashes. And I really love that. I feel like that really changed my lash game up. I think I did one layer of mascara or two. I'm not really sure. But before we do the lips, wipe off any excess, any foundation, any concealer, and then go in with your powder, y'all. Go in with the powder, pat it dry, make sure it's dry. That's the base of your lips. Then we going in with the brown lip liner. Y'all, when I tell y'all my lip combos always be eating. They be changing up sometimes, but they always eat. Every time they always eat. Brown lip liner. How I like to line my lips, I start at the bottom first. Like, when you line your lips, you want to take your time. Don't be in no rush doing it. You want your left side of your lip to look the same as your right side of your lip. You don't want no big fat left lip and no skinny little right lip. Like, that don't really make sense. So that's why I like to draw that line in the middle of my top lip, because I feel like it gives me the guide. Like, that's what I like to do. I like to give myself a guide. That's the center of the lip. Left side should look like the right side. Also, fill in the outer corners at the bottom, and I make a line in the middle to connect at the top. I'm going to just blend it out a little bit by doing, moving my lips around. This is a NYX Buttergloss. I'm not sure the shade off the top of my head, but like I said, everything will be down below. And then I go in with that. So I'm going to use that to really blend in the rest of the lip liner, that line. Y'all see how the line is like blended in, y'all? Then I have this light pink shade. This light pink lip gloss, y'all, I swear, I love it. I love it. I love it. It is so cute. Y'all see the lip combo? It looks so good. And I love doing lip combos like this. Like, where it's like mainly just gloss and lip liner. This is a trick to get off the rest of your lip gloss. Just press your lips against your finger. But in my opinion, the lip look is never complete without locking it all in with the clear gloss. You gotta get a clear gloss. Y'all see how glossy my lips are? Y'all, I ate that. Yeah, I'm taking your man. What she said? I'm taking your man. One more thing. We gotta draw on the moles, the beauty marks. I actually have a mole on my nose. It's like a really tiny one. That's why I put that there. But yeah, I think it's so cute. Like, period. This is how I would do my makeup. Like, I ate down. Now, the last step, you gotta lock it all in. They are on this island. It's hot out there. We gotta lock it in. One side setting spray for the wing, y'all. Spray it a lot, y'all. Don't breathe it in though. Spray it. Wait, hold your breath, and then you start spraying it. And then you gotta, and then you spray a little bit more. Y'all, look at the skin. Look, it looks so good. Like I'm saying, I'm taking your man. Period. Like, a turn up. A you going to the hideaway with this? Oh, I came here for love. Period. I just love this makeup look.